So first, let's take a look at an example. This is a video about Juicero.
Look, that's Earth making a plant. Amazing, right? But wait, there's more. This is the inside of a pomegranate. Strawberries have seeds on the outside. That makes it easier to make more strawberries. You know who thought of that? Nature. The Earth's been working pretty hard to give us pretty amazing things, and it's pretty amazing at it. Like this leaf of spinach. It has flavonoids. Flavonoids make you feel awesome. And you didn't even know they existed until 2 seconds ago. The Earth's known about them for forever. So why in the world would you mess with something this amazing? We couldn't think of any reasons either. So we designed this. A process that takes Earth's 4.5 billion years of experience and does something truly monumental. Doesn't screw it up. Juicero, perfected by Earth, pressed by us.
So at the time of this video, Juicero was one of the hottest startups of Silicon Valley. And let's start with a couple of questions to see, maybe you know this startup already. It's a very well described case on, for example, Google, very much investigated. So what do you actually think about the value proposition? What is Juicero offering? Would you like to buy it, for example? What do you think happened to this company? Now, Juicero was, at the time of this video, one of the hottest startups of Silicon Valley, as I mentioned. They got invested by some very high-profile investors. They had $120 million from these investors that they received, and this company existed for exactly 16 months. So after all that, Juicero became one of the biggest flops actually from Silicon Valley. So how did this happen? Why did Juicero fail so fast? Now, as you noticed, this product has quite a lot of costs, quite a lot of technology and engineering costs. It actually had a press that could press 4 tons of weight. It had a QR code just to check if the bag with the juice wasn't expired. And it also didn't really hit a consumer pain point. So this was focused at people who really care about their health and drink a lot of cold pressed juices anyway. And it turns out that the value proposition of Juicero, which was focused on the ease of making a juice like this, they didn't really care about it. They love to have their juice extractor and make all sorts of smoothies and juices for their own health. And they don't really care about having it in a bag and having it all clean with a big thing that makes it actually. So it didn't really hit a pain point and the market wasn't really interested. And that's the result of not doing concept testing very well. So afterwards, a video turned up of CNN actually doing an investigation, and turns out that these bags, you could also squeeze them by hand and the same amount of juice comes out as with the press that actually presses 4 tons of weight. So that wasn't really useful. You didn't really need the machine anyway. And the founder had really quite an attitude about healthy eating, and that wasn't much appreciated anyway. It didn't really help in testing their concept, and a false validation, a false testing, a false feedback from your consumers actually doesn't help. So you need raw feedback, you need honest feedback in order to improve your product, to improve your value proposition. And the team wasn't really open to that. So that's where it went wrong. And this is a case of, amongst many other causes that failed in the case of Juicero. The concept testing was really one of the main issues for Juicero. to feel like this.